This remote's terrible. I'm pressing the arrows, so it's really not wanting to. Anyway, Tempo Food and Drink. Harbor City Bar and Grill. Services and information. First video was just telling you can do set the TV to do a wake up. Reservations, guest services. I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard to read. Extension 0. They told me to enter 04. Does the back button work? Yes. No. Tempo's my favorite restaurant. Basically, it's the reason I'm actually staying here. Because I went to book. I went to check for a brunch, and they had to advertise it for a cheap room. And so I called the lobby, and oh, this is the other. Basically, the Barrington and the Hotel Halifax are the same place, like under the same management. They used to both be Deltas. Yeah, I went to book. Lots of languages. Yeah, I called the reservation line and the front desk and was like, you know, but this is like a Roku app thing. And, yeah, that's cancel. Yeah, I went to, book. Like, it had a ridiculous low price. I was like, that looks like a bug. I'm calling the, like, reservation line at the front desk. They're like, oh, yeah, that's fine. Booked it. And, no problem. Advance paid. Week later, they emailed me and like, oh, this isn't the correct rate. And they quoted me a price higher than the lowest available room that they had. And I'm like, no. So I argued with them back and forth a bit and I asked for someone higher up, and they gave me a deal, and they upgraded me to this fancy ass room. But and gave me a free breakfast. That's actually what the waiter this morning was like surprised, because usually like the vouchers have like a limit on them, like certain things you can't get, and this one didn't because the item I wanted was the most expensive on the breakfast menu, because I get steak and eggs because of hotel desk. Surprised this didn't come on. When I had it on setting for a bit before I could get my camera to record the wake up call. When I first turned it on, it was like hello, it gave like an introduction. Then just played a video that I could use it for a wake up call. Then it just started playing the Weather Network. But I should mention I don't have my glasses on, so this is kind of really hard for me to see because I'm nearsighted. So yeah, I had a fancy stay and food and cheap stay because they messed up, and instead of giving me the room for the lower cost, they gave me a different room for slightly more. But they want to like, I told the like customer service like you can offer me like even like 6,000 a night. Like this is not a deal for me in my budget. Like this is more like when I last stayed here. It was like half of the lowest price now, but this is like on season. This is tourist season. But I'm like, you know, this is not in my budget. Like they wanted me to pay $444 plus taxes, and I'm like, fucko. This is not helping. Yeah, had a nice day. No. Oh, it's depressing because a lot is versus when I stayed before. There's a lot of stuff that they got rid of in the pandemic or since, and then they just never brought it to put it back. And the business lounge is closed for renovations, stuff like that. And I asked for, they offered a kettle and tea bags for me, but they wouldn't provide milk. And the tea is like not the brand that the hotel usually serves, or the much cheaper brand, or what the restaurant serves. And it's old, like it's dusty. I'm like, fucking hell. Like, you know, you could spot me like, you know, a carafe of milk and some tea. It's not like I'm gonna, you know, but yeah, it's annoying.